The Critical Fools is a D&D actual play podcast where 5 friends play 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons and a 6th friend edits it into something you might actually enjoy listening to. The Critical Fools was not recorded in front of a live studio audience, but it was recorded with players who forget the rules of D&D and their character voices. We are a homebrew friendly, consistency lacking campaign, so if that's what you're in the mood for, you're in the absolute right place. I'm your host, Taylor Steck, and here's your Dungeon Master, Kaylee Mo, with a recap from last episode.
Okay, so to recap last episode, they were at a giant feast hall, and they were feasting. Justin, Miralise, and Varmir went and spoke to their old boss who was imprisoned, and Ilfina stayed up in the dining hall. And that is where we left our characters last time.
I totally forgot. I mean, I remembered.
So, ye old Corganov was like, don't trust everything the king has to say, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something to the group here. Hey, Varmir, I have an important question. Does treachery, turn you on? It's important, Miralise, wait.
I don't really know if that's an important question, but I would say...
I need to know right now.
Okay. Maybe, yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna need you to step 5 feet away from me.
All right.
When I say this.
Okay.
Are you guys in the mood for some treason?
I'm out of here.
Why did he...
Because if it turned him on, I didn't want him anywhere near me.
Oh, I was going to say, why did you assume that he needed to be at least 5 feet away from you?
For my protection.
Social distancing. That's 6 feet.
No, listen. I don't know what's going on here, and I don't think we're going to get enough information from old Corgi here. But I think the king might know some things, and I know the sneakiest man around is standing in this room.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, Varmir.
Well, I mean, there are no other men in that room besides Korganov.
Correct, and he is in prison. Well, I think I'm going to request an audience with the king. Just do some chatter, and I want you to follow and listen, because when I leave, if he's got bad things to say, you know he's going to just start monologuing right there.
You got it.
What do you think?
I've told for more.
Korganov, do you have any opinions on this plan?
I don't. Whatever you think would be best. You're the adventurers.
Hey, well, it's your king, brother, so if you knew that he was gonna kill me on sight or something, I'd love to know.
He's much too weak to do any killing himself. He's a spineless fool.
Perfect.
I apologize. I cannot do a Korganov voice today.
That's okay. Miralise?
You know how it is.
Any objections or ideas?
Nope.
Let's go talk to Ilfina. See how dinner is going.
Okay.
Thank you, Korganov. Once I take over this kingdom, I will ensure that you be released. You can be my butler, and we'll put you in a fancy suit.
I would be humbled, thank you.
It's a joke, kiddo. Keep up. And then I'll turn and flip my cloak and walk away.
As they're doing that, I'm gonna roll for stealth.
Okay.
Okay, roll me up.
Good thing I'm good at being rogue.
Okay.
Okay. You are continuing to be stealthy, probably.
Unless.
The wrong character.
That will not help.
Yeah, I know. I think I have a +8 to stealth last time I checked. Yeah,
okay.
No, it's a +8. So yeah, that's a dirty 20.
Yeah, you're for sure still going to be stealthy.
Nice.
Sweet. So we'll make our way back to Wolfie Ash and be like, thank you. Thank you for letting us air some grievances.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime.
I think we're ready to go back to dinner.
Okay, follow me.
Will do.
She leads you back up to the dinner hall where you see Ilfina surrounded by just a bunch of people talking very loudly, and she looks very uncomfortable.
Okay, I'll walk up and be like, good kingdom folk, please give the princess some space. She's claustrophobic, you know.
Oh, they just kind of
allergic
look at each other.
to dumbass.
She's also got a nasty skin condition. You really mustn't stand so close.
I'm gonna roll to see if anyone gets offended by Mirrolly's calling him a dumbass.
I can roll deception on that nasty skin condition thing whenever you need.
This is so unfortunate. Yeah, they're gonna get one lady's gonna get offended.
Can I roll for charisma?
What are you rolling for? You already called him a dumbass.
For them not to be offended.
They take it as a compliment.
Fine, roll. Roll to see if they get offended.
That's gonna be 11.
Yeah, that lady. There's one lady at the table who is very close to Yelfin, and she's quite offended. She just looks at you and says, "That's not very nice language for a lady of your stature."
Oh,
No,
well,
it's not.
listen, we all need a lesson in ethics, but last time I checked, we're going to die for all of you, so how about we skedaddle away from our princess and we'll all have a good night, huh?
She looks at you and she says, "Well, your princess could leave then."
I cast Spectral Weapon.
Oh,
Spiritual
No,
Weapon.
let's
I'm not gonna
start
do
a
anything. I just want
fight.
her to know that I'm not fucking around anymore, and Preston has seen too much shit today.
You are positive you would like to cast Spectral Weapon.
Okay, yes, I'm gonna do it, and then hear me out. This is what happens. So I pull out the battle axe. I'm like, ma'am,
Okay.
I understand. We adventure folk are not fit for feasts, really, but a peace offering. Would you like to hold my cool axe?
No, thank you. No, thank you. And
It's
they
really
turn
much
around-
lighter than it looks. Look, hold it. Come on.
She turns around and she continues to eat and ignores you.
Well, that's as much as I can hope for, and then the
How
axe
rude.
disappears or whatever.
And then
ooh.
the king approaches all of you. And he says, "Ah!" I don't remember his voice. "Ah! Adventurers!" like a welcoming ah.
Ah, king!
Having
Ah!
like damage or something.
And he like wraps you all in like a big like bear hug, and he's like, "How are my favorite adventurers doing?"
Oh, I like this king.
He doesn't know I'm here.
Steph,
Quite
can you
well,
roll
Your
me-
Majesty.
Steph, can you roll me another stealth check, seeing as you're in a great hall, literally packed with people.
He said that's a nat 20.
God, so that's a 28.
Yay, Stefan.
I'm
Yeah,
just-
nobody in this hall notices you. Not a single person.
My existence completely.
You're just crouched.
I'm-
You're just crouched in a corner, and no one notices you.
I'm like gone from everyone's memories. They just don't know who I am anymore.
I'm going to ask the king if we can have a moment to talk with him in private.
Absolutely, yes. Might I ask what this talk might be about?
About this great danger we're going after.
Oh, absolutely,
Wink.
absolutely. Follow me, and he leads you towards his chambers.
Great. I'm very glad Varmir is invisible.
Ah,
So you're just gonna follow behind him, Varmir, or
you know it.
He leads
Okay.
the way, invisible.
he leads the way?
Yeah, I'm
What a power move.
I like open the door and I'm like holding it open.
And King's like, "Oh,
It's a
There must be-
ghost!
he's
Those
like,
unseen servants, they're so good.
he's like, there must be Gus in here.
if you opened the door, I would make you roll again to check."
No. Don't.
Just
right,
really
so-
push the limits.
Hey, I'm gonna roll to scratch his knee to see if he would notice.
Huh. Yeah, I'm like, can I roll to sneeze silently? No, I'm not
No,
actually.
okay,
gonna-
so he leads you into his chamber and he says, and he has his servants close the door behind you, and he asks, "So, what is this for? How can I help you?"
I don't know, Preston.
Oh,
I'm in the dark here.
what a charmer. Your Majesty, have you warned your people about Athan? About what's coming?
Many know of the dangers, not our upper class folk, whom are what you're seeing here.
I
They,
see.
even if to be told about it, would not believe it.
Ah,
They are quite
dense.
privileged and have never seen danger. But the peasantry and the serfdom and the serfs, they definitely know what's coming, and they are rooting you on.
do you have any information that could help us?
So he asked if anyone happens to have a map of the area.
Yes, we
Wait,
do.
yes?
Right? We were given one. There
were?
are pictures of it on our social media.
Ah!
Yes,
There
that
is.
map. So between the two guard towers, about a mile, it's farther than that, probably like 5 miles from the castle, there's a large mountain between them,
I see.
and there happens to be a cave right there. I hear that might be something worth checking out.
Oh, so this isn't so much like advantages. It's like that's where the dragon is, and you want us to kill it there.
I do not believe that is where the dragon is. If the dragon were that close, we would have moved the city by now. I hear that there may be things that could be of assistance to you in there.
Why are we being so cryptic? What's in there?
Yo, do you have any scholars we can talk to that would actually know more shit?
The thing is, I do not know what is in there. I hear that there may be some scholars in the cavern, but I've never met them myself, so I do not want to wish to misinform you.
Okay. I have another question, Your Majesty. Do you know of anything going on with vampires in a neighboring kingdom, like, say, at random Ilfinas?
I know not. No.
Can I roll insight?
Yes.
We should roll something this episode, huh? I guess Steph has rolled an awful lot.
Ah.
16 plus 6, 22.
You can tell that he's being like a little cryptic. Like he probably knows more than he's telling you, but you like can't quite put your finger on it.
Okay.
I'm not saying this, but I could totally stab the king.
Well, that's all quite helpful, Your Majesty. I suppose we can all take our leave. Ladies, would you like to lead the way?
Okay.
By all means.
I'm gonna walk out of the room.
Before I leave, I pause at the door. Your Majesty, have you ever tempted fate?
Pardon?
Oh, just maybe even trying to cheat death.
I suppose back in my day I might have, yes.
I hate to inform you how dangerous of a game it is, but surely you know yourself. I'm sure we'll be fine. We'll be going. And I'll close the door behind me, leaving Varmir in the room, I hope.
The king goes and sits at like behind his desk and he breathes a sigh of relief. If only those poor souls knew what they were in for.
Should we
And
not
then
be listening
I will be.
so only Varamir can hear?
Quite possibly, yeah.
Okay.
And you see him start to just write a letter, and in like true letter fashion, he's like talking to himself. So he's like, "Dearest brother, remember the good times."
I'm like behind him, like.
You're like, what the fuck is this weirdo doing?
You're like reading. He's like, or he's writing, and he's like, "Remember the good times when we didn't have to fight like this. I only hope that your adventurers don't have to go through the same things you did." And then he seals it up. And then he gets up and he leaves his chamber. Would you like to look around before you leave, or are you just going to follow him out? Okay.
All right, I'm gonna look through the desk.
Yes!
You're going to look through the desk? Okay.
What is this? Investigation.
Treason.
Yeah, roll me an investigation check as you commit treason.
Oh, that doesn't seem to be that good. 7. I was gonna get intimidation.
7?
Yeah.
Okay. You notice that all of the drawers are locked and you cannot see a key anywhere.
Can I pick the lock? I have the ability, I think, to do. I think I have equipment for that.
Yeah. Roll to pick the lock.
Oh, I think that would be dexterity, wouldn't it?
That'd be sleight of hand, wouldn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Let's see. That's a 17.
17. Yeah. You'll pick the lock on the drawer directly beneath the desk part, and you'll notice that all of the drawers pop open as soon as you picked that lock.
Yay!
I know what I'm doing. Okay.
Alrighty. So in the drawer directly beneath the desk, you just see the standard. There's some quills, a few vials of ink. Roll a perception check.
Oh. That's a that's only a 6.
Yeah, you don't notice anything beyond that. You notice some quills, the vials of ink, and like some parchment in there, but you don't really notice anything weird about it.
I don't know why I do the good rolls when it doesn't matter too much. But is there anything else I can look through, I guess?
There are 4 more drawers. There's 2 going down each side, respectively, of the desk.
I'm gonna try to look through those.
Okay, so we're gonna start in the top.
Yeah.
Which drawer do you want to start with?
Top left.
Top left. Okay. In the top left drawer, there are 3 books.
Oh.
They're all journals. Do you read Draconic?
Let me see. I might. Nope. Common, Orc, and Thieves can't.
I do. You would know that I do, right?
Yeah, I thought we established that you did.
Yeah, but he doesn't recognize
I can't nab him, yeah.
because he
I don't
doesn't.
want to nab him because he can know if I take his journals.
Yeah, you notice 3 Draconic journals.
But you fucking choo-choo.
I'm just gonna shrug and then move on to the next drawer, right under that one.
Alrighty, and in the next drawer there is nothing.
Oh, can I check to see if there's any secret compartment in the drawer?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Hot damn, Steph. Hot dice.
Guys, that's when we're gonna get in combat. And I'm just gonna die.
Don't say that.
I say, too bad there are no secret compartments. It is just a
fuck.
Didn't hurt to check. Okay, top right drawer.
This drawer is also empty.
I'm gonna check it.
All right.
Shit. Okay, we're good. That's where's my perception? That's 16.
How are you gonna check the drawer to see if?
I'm gonna know. Why did I stutter like that? I'm gonna just kind of move my hand along the bottom of the drawer and the sides of it to see if I can press anything down or brush my hand over anything that seems off.
Already, while brushing your hand across the bottom of the drawer, you kind of tap on it and you hear that it's hollow.
Ooh, can I I don't know if I'm just gonna try to slide it open maybe. Maybe it's
Which way are you going to slide it?
I guess towards me, if I had my hand out like that and I pull it back, I guess.
Oh, the bottom does not move.
Okay. So maybe I should pull it to the side? I don't know. I'm trying.
No, it does not move.
Can I push it open?
So you're gonna try to slide the bottom towards the desk?
Yeah.
It opens and you find 3 files full of documents.
Oh, I think I'll nab those at least.
Okay. So you're gonna put those on your person?
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to check out the final drawer?
Yes.
Okay.
What am I doing anything special for this one or?
No. Hey, where's the rest of the party at this point?
They all left the room.
I think we would have been walking back to the dinner, and I'd be filling in Elfina on what their deal was with Korganov.
Okay. Hey, Stefan, can you take your headphones off for a sec?
Yep.
Oh no, we're gonna die. And Steph's not even gonna know that we died.
I'm trying to get Josh's attention.
Josh
and
Oh
Josh!
shit, were my headphones supposed to be off? God damn.
Yeah, your headphones are supposed to be off.
Pretend I didn't hear anything.
All right, the 3 of you are walking past, and as you're walking past, you see the king whispering to the guards, and you see 2 guards start running back towards where his chamber is. You can take your headphones off again.
Fuck. Okay, I'll actually take them out this time. God damn,
Right.
sorry, I wasn't listening close enough. I was eating shrimp.
Varmir,
You mean Josh or me?
you, Steph.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so you're searching through this final drawer, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay. It's right here. Okay. Ooh. It's always the perception rolls. God damn it. That's a 6.
All right, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. This drawer is full of papers.
Wow. I'm just gonna. Okay, I'm gonna shut the top one and see if the other one's shut with it. Do I have to push them all in? I don't know. Either way, I'm pushing them all closed.
Okay. Are you grabbing the papers from the bottom drawer?
Yeah, I grabbed those special files or whatever.
Okay. No, you're grabbing all the papers from the bottom drawer that
Oh,
you just opened.
are they? I mean, I can check if they're important. I guess.
Okay.
I haven't-
While you're leafing through the papers, you hear the door open.
Shoot.
Roll me a stealth check.
Damn it. But also not damn it. 23.
Already, you're still hidden. However, the drawer is now open.
Huh.
So, 2 guards rush in.
Can I silently shut the drawer?
No, they are actively looking at the desk.
Damn
there.
it. Okay. Well, shoot.
Everybody can put headphones back on. Okay, so the 3 of you that aren't in the room, you hear guards yelling from the room, "Where are you?" And they're very angry. Varmir did successfully roll a stealth roll, so he is still in the room, but he is hidden. However, they do see that one
Kind
of
of
the desk
pinned
drawers,
down.
Ooh,
However-
we should.
they do notice that one of the desk drawers is in fact open.
Okay.
Aha! Shit!
Yeah,
Should we
that's
like
where
rush
I'm at.
back in to try and look helpful or whatever?
Or we could.
You hear
We
the
should
guards-
create a diversion. We should set fire to something.
Oh,
you hear the guards like desperately searching through the room.
A diversion.
I need it.
Okay. Ladies, I have a plan. Fuck.
I'm gonna run in and yell fire in the library.
Okay, and while you're walking away, I'm gonna say very loudly, "Oh, Varmir, there you are. We were wondering where you were."
Okay, I'm gonna storm into the room and yell, "Quick! There's a fire in the library! All the books are gonna burn!"
Yeah, the guards look at each other and they run towards the library.
Wow! Yes! Emma!
Okay, I'm gonna like make my way to the door, check to see if there's anyone else in the room before I do, and I'm gonna get up and just walk out like nothing happened.
I just now realized I should have made her roll a deception check, but I'll give you that one for free.
Okay.
Yay!
All right, the guards are running towards the library, and Varmir has made it out to the Great Hall without anyone noticing anything. All right, what would you like to do now?
Varmir, what the heck happened in there?
Well, I conned some files off the secret compartment.
Might I remind you that you are still in the Great Hall? There are still
yes.
people in
Let's
here.
go to the
Varmir, what the hell happened in the bathroom? You were gone forever.
I fell in. Some stuff happened.
What?
We'll just,
Yeah.
King
All
walks
the
up.
therapy you're gonna have to endure for that one.
The king walks up behind you and he pats the 2 of you that are on the outer of the group on the back, and he says, "Whew, we heard rumor that someone was snooping around in my private quarters."
Oh, that is a crime.
Yeah.
That is
You
Buddy, I
don't
heard there
mean
was a
your
room-
person,
I heard-
though, do you? I'm sorry. I took that the absolute wrong way. I thought you meant your private court on your person. Sorry.
He lets out a thundering laugh. I cannot do that. My throat hurts.
Harassment's no joke, Your Majesty. Always report.
This is a life lesson brought to you by Preston Digitation. But he says, so what is this that I hear about a fire in my library?
Yeah, I saw smoke.
Okay.
Oh,
yes.
probably just teenagers, Mary
I may
Louise. You
have-
know that.
I may have overreacted. I really like books and I didn't want any to get harmed.
I told you she died yesterday, didn't I?
I
it was
cannot-
horrible.
I may be a bit delusional because of that. Sorry.
All right, adventurers. Thank you for helping me yet again keep the castle safe.
You're welcome.
Hopefully it won't be the
No
last.
problem.
Go ahead and return to the you're welcome to sleep in the barracks downstairs. Seeing as it is evening now, before you set off on your journey.
Thank you.
Time to stay up like a sleepover and tell you secrets.
Yeah. Ilfina would like to know what the heck is going on.
Can't wait.
She hasn't heard a thing.
Ilvina,
All right.
confused.
Before we check, before I talk about anything, let's check to see if anyone's watching or listening. We can
Or
have
we
a
could
chance
just
of
wait until we're walking to the cavern.
that works too.
That's better, I think.
Yeah.
bedtime.
Let's go to sleep.
Wait, I thought we were gonna have a sleepover still.
Oh, we can do that.
Have you guys ever been in love? No, sorry. If this is lame, let's go to bed.
I'll take
Alrighty, and you'll all get to take a long rest on this one.
Yeah, because I blew
Yeah.
spiritual weapon on some fucking lady, so. Bitches ain't shit, but hoes and tricks. Am I right, everybody?
Yeah.
So yeah, you can all just wake up from your long rest, so then we can continue.
Okay, and we can leave
No,
and
just
then
'cause-
start the
yeah.
convo.
Yeah. So it's now early morning. The sun has just come up, and you wake up, and the barracks are empty. Any guards that would have also been sleeping in there are gone.
Okay, can we get breakfast and then leave?
Yes, you can get breakfast. It would be up in the Great Hall where you just were.
What about second breakfast?
I suppose you'll have to pack second breakfast.
All right, what's the crepe situation like up here?
I thought it was
The
funny.
chef looks at you and like
It
he looks so exhausted. He's like, this morning we have eggs and toast.
My goodness, my good man, are you all right?
It was a lot of cooking for yesterday. The kitchen is a little undersupplied right now.
Is there something I can do for you?
No. It is okay. It's just all we have this morning is eggs and toast. I apologize. Good hero. And he bows to you and he goes back to the kitchen.
Aw,
Humble.
that would be
I don't
nice
know
to
why
hear.
I don't know why I continue to make male characters that I can't voice right now.
They're like gruff.
Quite totally.
And within about 5 minutes, he returns with a bunch of like little plates of like eggs and toast. And on Preston's plate is instead of toast, it is 2 small crepes.
Oh, my good man! Thank you!
He turns toward Preston and he gives it's like a fatherly wink. It's
All
not
winks
like
are fatherly winks.
He's not like trying to be suggestive. It's more of like a, hey, you got this, kiddo, kind of wink.
Wow, thank you. My goodness. I don't have anything fun or cute to leave him. Hey, Marilee, do you remember your folded paper something you left for that for Caitlin?
Yeah.
Can you make me one
Do
quick?
I have any more paper?
Oh my god, can she do it with a crepe?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but there
I
are
might-
napkins on the table.
Napkins?
I'm gonna do it with a napkin.
Oh, thanks. Can I take it and set it up by
Yeah,
where he
you can.
was? I don't want him
Yeah.
to see it though, because I think that would be weird interaction.
Alrighty.
Shut
Yeah.
up, Steph. Don't laugh at me.
Let's
Roll
just
roll
be
me
cute.
roll me a stealth check to see if he notices you put it down.
What's 14?
Yeah, he won't notice. He's pretty busy dealing with everything else.
So I have an armor that gives me disadvantage on stealth. Do I need to roll disadvantage for this stealth check? I will. Hold up. I rolled a nat 1 for my disadvantage, so there you go. I'm
Yeah,
not a
he for sure notices you. He pops out and he looks at you and he says, cute. Picks it up and he takes it back to the kitchen.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. Sorry. I go back to eat my toast. My crepes. Fucking A. I've never been smooth. They always said that.
But he does, you don't know this, but he does put it on his little office desk and it sits by his computer.
Happy me. Okay. I'm wasting the 10 minutes we had to fill in Ilfina on crepes, so let's keep moving.
Alrighty. So you've all finished breakfast. Would you just like to leave then? Head towards that cavern?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah.
right. All right, so you are walking through like the poorer side of town to get out to this mountain on the edge of town.
Do
And,
they
like, it's-
seem in the know?
Yeah, they like you can see a lot of them are like seemingly going to visit family. You notice like big groupings of people. And like they look to be celebrating, but you can tell it's not a true celebration. You can tell that they definitely know what's going on and they are preparing for the worst. That the king was being truthful about. At least to the most you could tell. Alrighty, so you've just passed like the last couple of houses. You can start filling in Ilfina if you'd like.
So yeah.
And the rest of us.
And the
Yeah,
rest.
Varmir, you should start.
So basically, I snuck in I was already in there. You guys left. Then I looked through some drawers. Didn't find a lot. Saw some journals in a different language. Couldn't read it. Left those. And then I opened a secret compartment in a desk and grabbed some files that might be good for, some stuff. So we can read those along the way. I haven't touched those yet.
Yeah, I mean, we oughta. You almost died getting them, so.
You're right.
Ilfina, we went down to talk to Korganov, and I guess he's the king's estranged brother, and he said not to trust everything the king says, but he is not sure what he's up to. So I don't know. I'm not sure that it was really helpful, but we've learned more genealogy of the kingdom if we live, so.
Now what?
Should we take a look at these files you grabbed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pull them out.
Alrighty, all of the papers seem to be in Orcish.
I can read Orcish.
Is the king an orc?
Yes.
Okay.
I suppose I've always like envisioned him, but I've never like talked about what he looks like. Yeah.
Because
the king-
Korganov is a half orc, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh-oh. The king is a full orc and Korganov is a half orc.
Ooh, they're half siblings. That's okay. I have half siblings.
Yeah.
I don't
Why-
talk to them either, but
I can
let's
read
keep going.
Orcish.
You can read Orcish?
Yes.
Oh, good. So
And I'm not gonna make you guys burn spells or read this.
I can't read.
I was gonna say we
Yeah,
have
Orcish.
reading spells.
I thought you were gonna
can't
stop
read.
I thought you were gonna stop at I can't read.
I can't
I
read.
don't. I
Princess
have.
who can't read.
I can
Varmir, they're
read,
not
but
a
only
spell.
pictures.
The
All right.
papers seem to be like the top few are just files talking about like the financial state of the kingdom. Would you
Which
like to know
boring.
what they say or no?
What's
Boring.
the financial state
Boring.
of the kingdom?
You don't get to know. That's Varmir's choice.
Varmir, goddammit, we need every bit of information. So what's it
You
say?
guys really want to
What
see?
do all the pieces of paper
financial-
say, Varmir?
You guys really want to see the money side of the kingdom?
We need to see every side of the kingdom. We don't know what's happening right now.
Okay.
You were
I
gonna kill kids
begrudgingly-
like 10 episodes ago, so I don't want to hear it.
I begrudgingly.
He ate some kids.
He did. He might have.
Unbeknownst to me.
No, totally
Um,
to you.
Anyway,
Um,
the financial state of the kingdom.
So the papers read that the kingdom is essentially broke. It has nothing.
Oh,
And
why
it's
they gotta spend so much
the
money on
second
goddamn
top
feet?
the second to the top letter is actually a letter to Ilfina's kingdom
Oh.
asking if something could be arranged, to get some money flowing back into this kingdom.
They started a GoFundMe.
And beneath that, like because they're like hand stapled together, the paper below that is the return letter from Ilfina's kingdom, and it is basically telling them to fuck off, but like in very nice Elvish.
Ooh.
Hey.
All right.
And then all the papers below that are just personal letters to himself that the king has written.
Okay.
What did they
It's almost
say?
like it's
Yeah,
almost
anything
like a
important
diary.
in those memos?
Not really. He just
Don't
talks
give
about
up.
well,
You can do this.
and one of them he talks about how he feels bad for how he's had to treat Korganov, but if he hadn't gotten rid of him when he did, he wouldn't have been able to take the throne.
Oh, A usurper.
Usurper.
And then
Okay.
in another entry, he talks about how much it's how big of a secret it is for him, how it's so hard to not be able to talk to anybody about how he isn't supposed to be the king.
Okay.
That might be important.
That might be important.
Other than that, it's just talking about how lonely he is because his wife does not stay in the same room as him.
That's funny.
He has a wife?
He
Sorry.
does. She doesn't go to anything. She pretty much stays in her quarter of the castle.
Yeah, she
Well,
goes to
fuck, I wish I'd known that. I probably would have gone and sussed out the wife.
I mean, you'll
Anything
have time.
else in those files that I...
Not really, no.
Next file? Or was
Was
that
it
all the
all
files?
Was that the stack of letters or was that the secret files? It was, to my understanding, it was the stack of papers.
Oh, I grabbed the stack of files. Or whatever.
Well, now you got an insight to that because I did a whoops. Ahaha.
Well, there you go.
Yay.
Mistakes. Those files are all in Draconic.
Don't say
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah, just wait. I'm gonna be like, I can't read this. I like just shove it onto Preston. I'm like, you look at this.
Lizard speak.
And they are essentially a direct copy of the book that you had found at the ruins.
So it's useless.
No, it's not useless. Now you have it with you. You didn't bring the book with you,
No, I know.
unlike helping you get rid of Athan.
Uh-huh.
But like, Taylor, are you looking at the files then, or Preston
Yes.
because you read Draconic?
Yes.
Can you roll me a perception check?
Yes.
Well, yeah, perception. We're gonna call it that.
8 plus 6, 14.
As you're like flipping through the pages, you notice something weird about like the second to last page, and you look at it. Roll me a history check.
Okay.
Now that you've noticed it.
Wait, weren't a few pages torn out of the book we found?
Hooray. Dear God. 10 plus 0, 10.
Okay. You notice that something is weird about the page because like only half of it is written on, and it's like a different writing than all of the other pages, but you don't know what you should do with this information.
Can I like read it aloud to Marilise? I assume she'll have a better like
What? Yeah.
understanding of what this might be. And even Ilfina, I think
Yeah.
at least you guys might have a chance at history. So I'll read aloud the weird part of the page to them. Be like,
That's
can you guys
plus 3.
make any sense of this?
Yeah. Ilfina's +3 to history, so probably.
That's more than me.
The page basically talks about how on every dragon there's a spot, and in this spot lies its greatest weakness. And then the rest of the page is blank, but it says it in like a lot of old-timey words.
Okay.
But like it looks like there should be something else on the page.
So should we roll for history?
Yeah, can I have both of you roll me a history check?
I get to roll the incident dice for the first time officially.
Yay!
22.
18.
All right, you both remember talking about when you were, studying because you're both princesses. You both remember talking about how when someone didn't want certain information to be known by everyone, they would use invisible ink that would be visible using either light or heat, depending on where it was from. And Miralise, you remember, because you rolled higher, that in Draconic, they typically used heat because dragons.
We need a fire.
Can I cast Sacred Flame in my hand? But little.
Yes.
I cast Sacred
Just hold it over the fire so that the ink becomes not invisible.
I was going to do a Sherlock Holmes and like scratch on the paper to see if there was impressions, but this is better.
And then you see the image of a dragon appear, and it shows you an arrow pointing to its rear left leg, like the little crevice between the leg and the tum-tum.
The tum-tum.
Oh!
There's a small spot, and it shows it as like a small brown speckle, and that is this dragon's weak spot.
There's like an E after our podcast, but I still like refrained from making like a clitoris joke. But it was very hard. I want you guys to know that, which is why I bring it up now, but not in a joking fashion. It's very
That's what she said.
Alrighty. And at this point, I think this would be a good spot to end the episode.
Okay. Well, good thing I didn't make that clitoris joke then, huh?
Oh, good thing you didn't. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do the end tag. Thank you, as always, for listening to The Critical Fools. It would help us a lot if you leave us a review on Apple Podcasts so other people can find our show. A big thank you to Anchor for being our sponsor. Thank you to you all for listening. And the biggest thank you to Chris for editing this all the time and producing us. We would die without him, even though Kaylee said she would edit. We don't ever want anyone to take that threat seriously. So we will see you next week, and hopefully we won't get eaten by a dragon. As always, have a foolish day.
Thank you for checking out The Critical Fools. New campaign episodes go up every Saturday morning on YouTube and your favorite podcast services. Don't forget to follow us on social media to stay up on what we're doing outside the show.